How's everybody doing today? I'm your ever so amazing host, Dylan J. Curtis, and today is a very special episode of the Curtis Zone. We have asked ourselves about all the people who could take on Wolverine in a fight. Now, unlike how I do with Darkseid, Thanos, Sabretooth, I'm not talking about all the people who could defeat Wolverine. I'm talking about all the interesting fights that we love to see Wolverine have between people in other comic books, video games, cartoons, basically all the interesting fights that we love to see Wolverine have. So, with this said, sit back, relax, enjoy, and then remember, hit that like and subscribe button for more content here on the Curtis Zone, because if you want to see more of me and more of my bouncing pecs, you gotta do it. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy, everybody. Now, before we get started, as always, news. The first piece of news is here on Paramount Plus. It has been reported that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is definitely getting a 2024 release, more specifically December 2024 release. I personally cannot wait. It is looking like the film is going to be a lot of fun due to the fact that we have returning cast members, new cast members, and of course a brand new story. I can't wait, you can't wait, but hey, we're going to have to wait, my friends. The next piece of news is this. The filming for the second season of Avatar: The Last Airbender has begun, and it's looking like we are definitely going to get Toph from the Earth Kingdom to join the character roster. I personally think it's going to be a great idea to see Toph, but I wonder who is going to play her. It's looking like we're going to get a very young actresses between the ages of 11 and 15 to play Toph, but that's just from what I have heard. This is all just rumors. But hey, that's just me talking. The final piece of news from the world of Disney Plus. It's looking like we're gonna get a Nova series on Disney Plus, and it has been confirmed by Kevin Feige himself. However, filming has not started, neither has casting, nor has storyline been made. So this is all just rumor. But hey, it's looking like it's gonna be a lot of fun. MCU's done great for a lot of things so far. With all that said, let's get started with this episode. And remember, hit that like and subscribe button. Now, we have talked before about all the characters that can defeat certain characters, such as Darkseid, Sabretooth, Thanos. But today we are talking about the characters who we love to see fight a certain character, and that character is Wolverine. Now, let's start by talking a little bit about Wolverine. Now, as far as Wolverine's powers go, they go a little something like this. Wolverine is an expert tracker, being able to use his sense of smell, hearing, sight, and touch to do anything. He can track where you've been or where you're going to go. He also has an amazing skills in military training, more specifically in corporate espionage, and a whole lot more. Everyone knows that he was once a part of the team that worked side by side with Captain America in World War II. Another skill that Wolverine has is amazing skills in martial arts. More specifically, he knows at least 28 forms of Kung Fu alone. He also knows the weak points in human bodies, several supernatural bodies, and several alien bodies as well. He has also been trained as a samurai as well, being described as having amazing skill by Silver Samurai himself. Now, aside from all that, he also has his healing factor, which allows him to heal anything from a cut to a severed limb. Add this to the fact that he has his adamantium skeleton, which makes him practically indestructible and gives him his claws that can cut through anything, including an indestructible human being, and theoretically cut through vibranium, and boom, you got amazing warrior. Now, the first interesting fight that we would love to see Wolverine have is if he were to fight Deathstroke from DC comic books. Deathstroke is known as Deathstroke the Terminator, and Deathstroke has amazing skills in martial arts, being more skilled than Lady Shiva herself. Now, Deathstroke also has amazing military training like Wolverine, but his training is more extensive than Wolverine's. He also has his cells have been shrunk down to when he is strongest. On the outside, he is in his 50s, but on the inside, he's barely out of his 20s. He also is an amazing swordsman, amazing gunsman, an amazing marksman. The list goes on for days, my friends. So seeing Wolverine go up against Deathstroke, that would be an amazing fight to see. Staying in comic books, the next interesting fight that we would love to see, because Wolverine would win nonetheless, is if Wolverine were to fight Homelander from The Boys. Now, Homelander basically has all the powers of Superman. With that said, Wolverine has defeated someone with the powers of Superman, and his name is Gladiator. So, him going up against Homelander, it will be a little bit easier because Homelander doesn't have the same moral compass as Gladiator, and which makes him a bit more unstable and a bit unpredictable. And Wolverine, he's been able to fight someone way stronger than Homelander. So, that would be an interesting fight. Moving into video games, the next character that I think will be an interesting fight with Wolverine are Johnny Cage and Kenshi. The reason being because they both have amazing skills in martial arts, and Wolverine has those skills as well. Johnny Cage being an expert in karate, taekwondo, kendo, sabate, the list goes on for days, and Kenshi being a blind samurai, this would be an interesting fight. So, a blind samurai, and Wolverine has defeated a samurai, and Johnny Cage being an expert martial artist, and Wolverine has taken down Iron Fist. This would be an interesting fight to have, and I think that everyone can agree with me. The next interesting fight that we would love to see, staying with video games, my friends, would be a fight between Wolverine and Baraka from Mortal Kombat as well. Now, you see, Baraka is basically a monster, and Wolverine has taken down monsters. However, Baraka is considered to be stronger than all of his other Tarkatan warriors. And Baraka's blades are actual blades, whereas other Tarkatans, their blades are bones. Baraka has been described as a very dangerous character, and Wolverine has been taking down a lot of dangerous characters. So, with that said, do you think that this will be an interesting fight? Wolverine versus Baraka. Going into animation, the next character that I would love to see Wolverine go up against is the Shredder. Now, the Shredder is a ninja and leader of the Foot Clan and among their best fighters. He is basically the most powerful martial artist in the world of the Ninja Turtles, and he always comes back even stronger. With that said, I believe that a fight between him and Wolverine would be interesting because they both have skills in martial arts that are basically comparable to each other, and the Shredder was able to defeat Batman in a first fight against Batman. Even though Batman came back and whooped his ass, I think that a fight between the Shredder and Wolverine would be a fun and interesting sort of fight. But hey, that's just me talking. What about you guys? Moving into Japanese anime, the next character that I would love to see Wolverine fight is Ichigo Kurosaki of Bleach. Now, Ichigo Kurosaki, this will be an amazing fight because Ichigo Kurosaki he's basically a death god who brings souls to the afterlife. And he's a supernatural character. And like I said before, Wolverine can take on supernatural characters. So in a fight with Ichigo Kurosaki, who is a supernatural character that is also a swordsman, a samurai, I believe that this will be an interesting fight. But that's just me talking. What about you guys? The final character that I would love to see Wolverine fight is a character from Power Rangers, and his name is Ransik. The reason being because Ransik is a mutant who is basically a living weapon. He has energy projection, weapon projection. Basically, his entire body is a sword. So a fight between him and Wolverine would be an interesting fight because he took on all 5 of the Power Rangers with nothing more than a sword. So yeah, with that said, do you think that a fight between him and Wolverine would be interesting? With all that said and done, another episode of the Curtis Zone has come to a close, ladies and gentlemen. I thank all of you for joining me here today, right now, and I ask that you hit that like and subscribe button for more content here on the Curtis Zone. But if you have a character that you would love to see Wolverine fight from comic books, animation, video games, or Japanese anime, put it in the comment section down below and just get in the conversation with all of us, okay? I personally cannot wait for all of your comments. So, with that said, I cannot wait to see the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine, so let's wait for this. I will be giving you guys a review on it very shortly after I see it. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Alright? Peace.